A salad or lemonade. It was hot out there.
It was warm. Still waiting to see if we can make it to 90 today. Still waiting for that first 90 of the year, but we were very close this afternoon in a lot of the region. And one of the reasons why we may fall a little short was the rain that we had last night. And how about this? Skytook, not often it seems like recently, are you the winner of the rainfall award? But hey, you've got it today. 1.13 inches of rain with what fell last night. Pawnee, 1.06 inches of rain. We had just over an inch of rain at the Mesonet site in Tulsa. Oilton, 1.02 inches of rain as well, and over 0.8 of an inch of rain in Inola. Also just outside of that list, Pryor had just over 0.8 of an inch of rain. No rain in the forecast to start the day tomorrow, but we may end the day with a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, possibly even a little bit of severe weather opportunity with that as well. But it'll be another warm day for your Tuesday, starting out in the 70s tomorrow morning. We'll likely have some clouds mixing through tomorrow morning, just a sign of the moisture in place. And then as we go into the afternoon, those temperatures will inch up close to that 90-degree mark. I've got us just shy officially in Tulsa of hitting 90, and then we'll watch for some storms to develop by late afternoon and evening. Initially, those storms will probably be off to the north and to the east, but they'll likely increase in coverage, especially across northeast Oklahoma as we head into the evening hours. So our highs tomorrow, mid to upper 80s, might make it to 90 a little farther to the west, but most of us here in eastern Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, northwest Arkansas will probably hold into the mid to upper 80s tomorrow. And again, with the cold front moving in from the north and west, we'll add that chance of a shower or storm developing by the afternoon. But as we continue through the evening and into Tuesday night, that chance will get a little bit higher with a scattered opportunity all the way back into the Tulsa metro. Notice though, farther south, not much of a chance of rain yet tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. That'll probably change, though, as we go into Wednesday, where those storm chances will get even higher across the rest of the region. Now, with what does develop tomorrow evening, we'll keep an eye on at least a low-end severe threat. Wind and hail would be the primary concern. Damaging wind gusts 60 to 70 miles per hour, maybe some hail up to 1.5 inches or 2 inches in diameter with the strongest storms. Most storms won't have hail that big. And there's still at least that very low risk of perhaps a tornado or two, and we'll have to watch at least a localized flood threat due to the rain that we've had recently. No rain out there right now, though. It is quiet. How about the view here from downtown Tulsa? You can see the fair weather cumulus clouds. There's the Arkansas River looking good. And a little bit of shake to that camera with a south-southeast breeze right now at 21 miles per hour. That wind has been gusty. So far, our official high temperature for the day, 89 degrees. So just shy of getting that first 90 so far of the year. 87 is where we currently sit. And again, we've got mostly clear skies out there right now. You can see some high level clouds starting to work in here from the west. But with that cold front moving in from the north and west as we go through the day tomorrow, that will increase that chance we get a few showers and storms across the area. And then this front will continue to push its way to the south. So again, we'll have that severe threat tomorrow evening. And then as this front lines up across the area on Wednesday morning and into Wednesday afternoon, our storm chances will likely even go up again as we go into Wednesday morning. And then how far south those storms push on Wednesday afternoon will determine where that severe threat ends up for Wednesday evening. But I do think there will even be some severe weather potential in the morning hours on Wednesday as this front does move on in. And very similar to tomorrow, primarily a wind and hail threat, but that tornado threat is not going to be zero on Wednesday. And again, this could even be a threat that we deal with in the morning hours on Wednesday and then gradually push that south as we go through the afternoon and evening. And then another chance of strong to severe storms on Thursday, a very active weather pattern for us that will likely remain into the upcoming holiday weekend. May get a break on Friday, but then notice we're going to add those storm chances again Saturday, Sunday, and into Memorial Day, timing of which still somewhat in question, but do keep in mind if you have any Memorial Day weekend plans. I know a lot of us do. We may have that chance for a few storms remaining in the forecast. We'll break down the 10-day forecast, get you in the middle of next week coming up at 6 o'clock.